Hello Aquarius. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I will be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could be in the past, it could also be current. For others of you, this could be a situationship that you find yourself in. For a small portion of you, this could be a connection that's quite intense. You know there's something special there, but no one's really speaking up. Yep, because it is a spiritual connection. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides, I never have, and I have certain reasons for that. I have here some cards that are a little dark, only 3, but even the 3 are quite intense. We have here doubt, fear, as well as betrayal. So that exists in this connection. First card is the strongest. We have here growth, followed by doubt, mothering, fear, mystery, betrayal, surrender, and then we have love. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have centering. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aquarius, certain things in this connection happened very fast. It was also sudden, very quick. But now I realize that I should have slowed down. There's a time for everything, and everything takes time. I want to grow with you. I want to get to know you more. I don't want to just take you for granted, because now I value you. Things in this connection went by very fast, and I never really was able to understand who you were. I wasn't able to learn more about you. I want to learn. I want to know. I want to see what you want far into the future. I want to know what your childhood was like. What were your hopes and dreams? What are your fears? This connection that I've had with you, I've been so not focused on us, on you. I didn't even stop to think, to learn more about who you really are on the inside. But I want to know that now. I want to learn more about you now. I also feel in this connection that there is a lot of doubt. This doubt that I feel, this doubt is because I don't know if you will even allow me to grow and get to know you more. There's a lack of faith, there's a lack of trust. There's confusion and even deception, and I know I want to move on. I know you want to move on. But I don't know if you want to move on with me. I see you now in a different light. I see you now as someone who not only is very vibrant, but you are so nurturing, caring, protecting, loving. You have this unconditional love to share. I haven't seen that before, but I realize that this is who you are, and this is what you give to the world. You are selfless. And because of the things that have happened, the things that I've realized, I see the world differently now. Now I'm afraid. What am I afraid of? Now I am paranoid. I have anxiety. I have fear. I have a lack of self-confidence. I do not feel that self-esteem anymore. I am insecure. And there's a huge part of me that feels unworthy and worthless. I don't feel good anymore. And it's because of the way I've behaved previously, the way I've treated you. I'm also afraid. And what makes me nervous is this connection. This connection that you and I share. It is quite intense. It is sometimes a little too much. The feeling that I get being in this connection with you, I feel as though I've known you from before. You seem familiar. I feel so comfortable with you. I ask the universe, why is it that you've come into my life? Why now? Why not before? Why not long ago? Why not far into the future? Why is it that you're in my life right now? Are we supposed to be together? I feel as if I've known you. I feel comfortable with you. I feel so comfortable with you that I can talk to you about anything. And I can be myself. I'm not afraid to be myself, and that is what scares me. Because I've never experienced this with anyone else before. I've never been so open. It's not in my character to do that. I have felt with you the sense of knowingness, of oneness, realizing that you are someone in this connection who I can count on. I can smell your scent when you're not there, and I can feel your presence when you're not there. But I know that you are. This feeling that I feel, it's mutual, because I know you feel it too. And yet, I have betrayed you. I have behaved in a way that was not very respectful. You thought you could predict certain things that I would say and do. You thought you knew me, and it turns out that you never really knew me at all. It's as if I was a stranger. And yes, perhaps I am. At this point in time, I am. Some things I have gone through, I've not been able to talk to others about that. But this betrayal that I did, it is unforgivable. And I caused you hurt, heartbreak, pain. I have hurt you. A part of me feels so broken because of the things that I've done, and this is why I feel doubt that you'll even want to be with me. But I also know that I have betrayed someone on a soul level, someone who has a connection with me in the spiritual world, because I do feel that you and I have a spiritual bond. I have betrayed you. A part of me feels now that things have changed. I am starting to see this relationship differently. There's a part of me now that feels that I belong to you and you belong to me. I have surrendered my mind, my heart, my body to you. If you lead, I will follow now. But maybe it's too late. This is why I doubt it. I doubt that you even deserve someone like me, because of the fact that I betrayed you, and because we have such a deep connection. I do love you, and I realize that I am falling in love with you. And the intensity of this love scares me. I do feel fear. A part of me feels that I am unworthy of this love. This love that I give to you, it's true, it's pure, it's sacred, and it's unconditional. It's hard for me to go back. It just keeps growing. Overall, with you, I have found a sense of yin and yang where it is so important for me to feel a balance and to feel grounded. I feel that it is important to do this, to be like this. There's certain things that have happened in this connection that make me feel balanced, where I am the moon, you are the sun. We come and go, we dance in perfect harmony. And I can always depend on you, knowing that you're going to rise the next day. I can always believe in you. I feel we have a good balance. But because of the things that I have said and done, I now doubt that certain things in this connection may move forward, but at the very least, I do want to grow and get to know you more. I want to be more than what we are right now, because I see that value, and I miss you, because I love you. All right, Aquarius, my goodness, that was intense. Your person of interest definitely is totally into you. In the beginning, this person may have taken advantage of you in a way. This could be physical. It could be that this was a very fast connection that this kind of started, and it could be for some of you an on-off connection. For others of you, this is a connection that started and it's getting kind of confusing. It's out of focus. And with this card, the first card is the strongest. With the growth card, there is a feeling here where it's important to know the person more. This card shows me that there was a lack of understanding about this person. Not a lot was revealed. You did not know them very well, and they did not know you very well. And when I say knowing very well, it means not just knowing where you live, who you are, when your birthday is, but really knowing them. What's their trauma like? Did they ever get into trouble when they were young? Have they had nightmares? Are they scared of things? What makes them happy? What are their goals? What are their dreams? You see, really getting into their mind and their heart to know who they are. This is something that was lacking. So it does appear that there was a lack of value in this connection at some point in time, and there was no real communication where there was depth. So there has to be depth. Now, you do have the mystery card here. And for me, the mystery card, many of you know, is my past life card. So this shows me that yes, you guys are, both of you, are probably either soulmates, karmic partners, or twin flames. It could be more, but those are the top three that I find that are the most intense. And if that's the case, you may have difficulty letting go of this person. You also may feel that you are obsessing over this person. If you do feel those two things, that usually is the indication of a past life spiritual connection where you've been together in a past life. This could be you and this person being lovers, being engaged or married. But there are memories that are coming through the soul, not through your mind, but it comes through the soul, and they're not actual memories. They're instincts, feelings, and emotions that you feel very comfortable and close to this person on some level, even attracted to them, but you just don't know why. You can't put your finger on it. If that is the case, have a look at my other channel, Asnointia Audio. I do have relationship-related videos and advice on that. I also have videos on past life and spiritual connections. So do have a look at that one. On that channel, I also have another video. It's on negative energies. Some of you may be experiencing that because of the negative aspects of this relationship. Due to stress, you may have attracted some negative energies. That is possible. It happens all the time. You can have a view of that video, and you can also go on my website to have a look how to remove these type of things. I do have packages and self-help guides for that. So I do see that you have a spiritual bond with this person, and there is love. However, when we get fear and when we get mystery, this does show me that this person now is so nervous about this connection because they've never experienced this much intensity before. They just don't know. And this is why they want to get to know you more, because now all of a sudden it's become quite serious for them. No doubt they were serious before, but this is a whole different level. This is a level when somebody starts to have a spiritual awakening, and then everything in life that they see and that they view becomes so different. The perspective becomes quite different. So here I have the Lover's Path Tarot. There you are. Awakening, realization. With this deck, I like to read this deck in the reverse, first of all. And this deck is a little bit in the past. So what happened time-wise in the past in your life? And this is a general love reading, right? So it's not going to resonate with everybody. This is something that happened in the past. What happened that caused the situation that was so, once upon a time, so beautiful, so sweet, to become sour? What happened? Your person of interest may not have given you the closure that you wanted. Maybe they faded. Maybe they ghosted. Perhaps they're just texting once a week or once a month. So this is for those of you that may be going through that, and your person of interest never really talked to you about what was really going on in their heart and their mind. These are just two cards. However, hopefully this will provide you with a little bit of clarity to understand why they did what they did. So this set, I read in the reverse, the ones, and this is in the past, the ones before this, that is the current status of the situation, how they feel for you currently. You have here Awakening and the 9 of Coins. So let's have a look at Awakening first. This talks about, and remember I read the reverse, it talks about a lack of creativity, not really wanting to be successful or even wanting to work towards success. A lack of fertility even, and growth. Feeling very pessimistic. We have here an unwillingness to accept affection. Problems with children. Creatively blocking and being blocked by external and internal forces and refusal to grow. So problems with children, doesn't have to be children in particular, but it could be problems with growth. Fear of expansion, fear of committing, fear of having dependence. This could be even someone being with someone and having a younger sibling that may move in with them or something like that. But it talks about not wanting to take, sorry, I'm having nasal issues right now, not wanting to take that responsibility. What I'm seeing here, this person did not want to take responsibility, and they were creatively blocking this because they felt that it was just too much for them. They didn't want to awaken to all the goodness that was being showered upon them. They were putting a block on it. Why? Simply because they didn't feel comfortable. And with this card, it also talks about how there was an unwillingness to accept the affection that you were giving to them. They just didn't want it. They were creatively being blocked by external, meaning other people were also blocking this situation. So other people were causing issues. They were yapping. So somebody here was talking and spreading rumors, spreading gossip, not really wanting the both of you to be together in a way. So that is an issue. We also have here, with the external forces, that is external, and internal also means that sense of that lack. You remember you had the fear card, right? You still have that. So your person of interest still has that. So that there's that fear, that anxiety, that paranoia, that anxiousness. So they feel unworthy, but also it comes from the internal side. This person themselves, they didn't feel right. They weren't ready. A part of them was being manipulated by others, but also the inside. They were not strong enough, and that's why they were being manipulated by others, because they themselves were just not strong enough on the inside. Now they want to grow. Now they want to restart this and revamp this entire connection. Do they love you? Yes, they do. We also have here the 9 of coins. Let's have a look. The 9 of coins, it talks about luxury, prosperity, fertility, and pleasure. Interesting, you got fertility twice there. Fertility here also means growth and prosperity, just wanting to grow. And the growth means that you're growing and building something. Here we have overindulgence in materialistic pleasures, perhaps to the point of compromising their financial stability. They felt guilty over possessing too much, and there was an inability to experience joy. There was fear of envy and of jealousy. Okay, wow. Now this may sound strange to some of you because you may think this person, or you may know that this person's completely broke. So this reading just got a whole lot narrower, okay? Very targeted. Your person of interest either had a lot of potential of earning money, or they actually had money, a lot. And the reason why, and it could be just the potential, remember, they might not be earning money right now, but they could have those talents. They may have that passion where they can do something. Their people, whoever was poisoning their minds, talking and chatting, they were telling this person that if you get close to Aquarius, then Aquarius is also going to take advantage of you. They're going to take advantage of all of your money. I'm seeing somebody who's slightly older and somebody who's younger. This is not a connection. This is a man, and this is very specific. I'm seeing a man. It seems like this person is a father, but this is, let's just say this is an example. It might be just an example that's coming through. There's a man, much older. He's quite in his 60s. Let's just say this is what I'm seeing, a man in his 60s. And he has a daughter. Daughter loves him, cares for him. But he wants to be with somebody else too now. His partner passed away. And this daughter is very careful as to who her father is going to be with. Her father finds a woman. That woman is really lovely. He's totally in love with her. However, the daughter can see right through. And even if she's not seeing right through, she perceives it as a threat. And so she's filling in her dad's ears, his mind, that no, you shouldn't be with so-and-so because she'll take all your money, your inheritance, your wealth, all of the things that you've gained in life. This is just one example. This is an example that I was seeing in my mind. So I actually saw an age difference here. Somebody who's younger who's giving advice to somebody who's older. Of course, this is a general love reading. This is not going to resonate with everybody. But the point of that is somebody is talking to somebody about somebody else. They are not encouraging them. In fact, they are discouraging them. So that is something that is happening in this connection. Your person of interest, at some point in time, it appears that they had money. Maybe they don't have it all. Maybe they spent it all, because it does talk about spending so much that the bank is just empty now. So this could be a possibility. But what I am saying here is there's hesitation to move forward in this connection because of what somebody else ended up saying. You remember those internal and external forces, right? Wow. Oh my goodness gracious me. Sometimes we do listen to people because we're vulnerable. Sometimes we don't have a choice. We have to listen. And sometimes we don't listen and then we have to sacrifice. Who do we want to be with? Do we want to be with our family, our friends, or do we want to be with this one person? Typically, it's always good to have family and fall back on your friends, because that one individual, they may be seeing something in that person that might not be the right thing for you. But that is not always the case. That's not always the case. These days, there's a lot of jealousy. People are not happy to see happy people. They get upset, especially if they themselves are miserable and they're in a situation that's really terrible. They see the world as an ugly place. But when you're in love, you wake up and the world's a beautiful place, isn't it? Everything's just so bright and happy. It's just wonderful. Why? Because your person of interest is there somewhere. Even if they're not with you, you know they're there somewhere out there. It's what people perceive. All right, so we have here the Beginner's Tarot. These are any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you. Interesting. 10 of Cups. 3 of Cups. We have the Hermit. Excellent. It's always good to have the Hermit. Oh, then we have the Devil. Interesting. Again, fear. King of Wands. Interesting. There's a lot of passion here. A lot of feelings of wanting to be with somebody, but also feeling that they cannot be because somebody here is not available. 10 of Cups. Your person of interest here feels that you are their happily ever after. They know that you are the person that they want to have a future with. They want to have a home with you. And we kept getting fertility. So here it does talk about children. You can always adopt children. There's many ways of having children these days with technology and all. If you don't want kids, perfectly fine. This talks about plants. This talks about having pets. But it talks about growth and prosperity and having a home together, being like a happy couple. I mean, it's a beautiful day. Kids are playing. Here we have a couple. And in the background, there's this beautiful home. There's just overall contentment, right? This is 100% emotional satisfaction. And then we have the 3 of Cups. For a small portion of you, small portion, teeny tiny, this could actually be a third party situation. Third party here is because I see these 2 cards, and in combination with these 2 cards, I do get the feeling that somebody here isn't a third party, and the person that wants to be with another individual, they are unable because one of you are unavailable because you are stuck with somebody else. You are bound to somebody else in some type of a connection or relationship. So there's a hindrance here. 3 of Cups here talks about either a third party situation, and if it doesn't talk about that, it can also mean that this person wants to reconcile with you. They want to reunite with you. They want to have a better opportunity of being with you. Here, they want to celebrate. They want to get to know you more. They want to grow. They want to grow and get to know you more. This could be either just the 2 of you, or it could be going out with a group of friends and the both of you are amongst those friends as well. But it's just, let's reconcile, let's reunite, let's make things better. For those of you that may be in a third party situation, it's a similar feeling that let's reunite, let's be together. However, like I said, with the King of Wands, somebody here is unavailable. They're bound to somebody else. Then we have the Hermit. At some point in time, your person of interest is going to you, it's going to seem as if they give up, but they're not actually giving up. They're just getting to a different stage and phase in their life. Here we have the Hermit. This is now somebody who they have turned into a hermit. They are forcing themselves into isolation. There's contemplation, introspection. They don't want to deal with the everyday world problems because they want to focus. So they detach themselves from the everyday world problems in order to focus on this situation. Why do they do the things that they do? Why do they betray? Why do they act like this? Why are they so fearful? Why do they feel unworthy? They need to understand who they are so that they can move forward in this connection with you. And eventually they will. However, before that comes, we also have fear. They are afraid of the sexual chemistry that could possibly be between the both of you, as they feel it is explosive. They feel this. They feel that, my God, it would be fireworks and everything. They do feel that it's not just the emotional side of them that's brewing and bubbling. No, this is them realizing that they do have this desire for you. They fantasize about you. Sometimes this is also a sexual addiction. They're addicted to you. They're addicted to you, not necessarily sexual addiction, but specifically you. They feel lust, but they also feel passion because you did have the love card before. So it appears that there was more love in the beginning. There's this more spiritual connection, but now they're getting into the physical, touchy-feely, mushy-mushy. They really want this. And one of the issues also is that even if they try to escape mentally, hypothetically, if they try to not think about you, they try to do their own thing, it's not going to work because they actually feel spiritually bound to you. Something keeps happening where it's like a constant psst, psst, a reminder. And that is literally like a little torch on their bottom. Psst, remember? There's the Aquarius. You forgot about the Aquarius? Well, that's the Aquarius. Think about the Aquarius. This is a constant reminder, and they are unable to stop. They feel that they are somehow bound to you. To some degree, it's okay, but sometimes it's also not okay because it gets a bit toxic. However, right now, with the way this reading is going, I do feel that they have a little bit of a fear knowing what their limitations are. They sometimes feel that if they're with you passionately, perhaps they may be a little too aggressive, right? We're getting into different territory here, but they may feel that you want things very gently, but they may want a bit more. Their method may be different. Their approach may be different. But this is something that they're fearing because they don't know. They don't know as much as they used to. Things have changed. Both of your lives have changed. You are both now slightly different people than what you were before. And so this individual is starting to think a lot. And they don't know. This is exactly why they're turning into this hermit, because they want to take a step back and they want to think about everything. There's nothing wrong with this. It's perfectly fine. It's just part of life. And eventually this person, Aquarius, is going to get over this. And they'll realize, you know what? I just want to be with them. And it's a passionate connection. Here we have the King of Wands. Very hot, very heavy. This person really does have a lot of desire for you. One thing with this card, and I was mentioning it before, your person of interest wants to be with you, but they also feel that you are unavailable. Unavailable could also mean the third party, meaning maybe you're far away somewhere. Maybe you're working somewhere far away and you can't really make it to that town all the time where this person is living. Or maybe your time, energy, and effort is being spent somewhere else, and so you don't have that ability to be with this person. Or, like the first suggestion, a third party where there's an affair happening. And somebody is with another partner, but they can't leave and be with the other. So there is a little bit of distance here because of the circumstances and the situation that someone is in. But I do see absolute bliss, very nice card, the desire to move forward, but then also working on themselves. So do I see them reaching out to you? I don't see them reaching out to you right now. I see them planning and thinking and trying to make themselves a better human being from their point of view so that they can finally one day reach out to you, because the intention is truly that. We have here the 10 of Cups. They do want to be with you. And they want to be with you passionately. Let's see what the angels have to say about this one. Just going to do a quick prayer. You have a timeline within the next few months. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel, and Uriel. I think I made my stick a bit crooked. Okay. Aha, you have a choice here. Okay, and you also have your be assertive. So some of you have had, with that fear card, some of you also have had a sense of a loss of self-esteem. We have here, within the next few months, certain things are going to change, and they're saying within the next few months, you have to have a lot of trust and belief. Here we are seeing trust in the divine. This is the holy white light of God. This is the Almighty. So the source in the universe. Do trust in the divine. Do trust in the source. Good things will come to you. Take action. At some point in time, it will be important for you to take action. When do you take action? When abundance comes to you. So sometimes we have an opportunity knocking on our door, metaphorically speaking. Somebody may approach us. We may think, I don't think I can even talk to this person. I don't think I'm interested in this kind of individual. That is something that is being sent to you abundantly. Whatever happens, any type of abundance that you're getting, please do take action towards it. Take some sort of action. Get to know it more, okay? Because you do have the take action card here, which is them giving you the guidance and go ahead that it's okay for you to take action. In this reading, you see, they're not saying wait. Usually we get wait. We get a lot of time cards here sometimes where it's just like, now's not the time. But you don't have that. Here it does say, take action when you receive that abundance, and also remain very positive. Keeping positive, it will also allow you to attract positive energy towards you. Then we have a sense of forgiveness. In this connection, people have been hurt, and forgiveness is necessary. There's going to be a sense of forgiveness in this connection, and the easiest way of forgiving somebody is by having compassion for them. Knowing that, you know what, they just didn't know any better, and had they known, perhaps they wouldn't have done this. They wouldn't have acted like this. They wouldn't have been like this. There's some information that'll come to you, and you'll understand a bit more. At some point in time later, you'll be able to easily forgive this person. Now, of course, some of you will want to, and some of you just can't because it's too much to handle. Too much drama. And that's okay. If you don't want to, that's up to you. But forgiving is much more easy. It's easier because this negative energy bubble that orbits around you, the grudge bubble, you can finally burst it, and then that's gone. That's one less thing to worry about. That's one less negative energy to worry about. We also have here, it's up to you. This is a choice card for me. I call this a choice card. And this choice that exists, it is between this individual that you're dealing with and also someone else, abundance. So there is this choice that you're going to be presented with at some point in time, and you're going to take action. When is this going to happen? Within the next few months. We also have here the overall arching theme, be assertive. This means before, at some point in time, you may have been very vulnerable. You had let go of all of your pride and your ego. That's okay. There shouldn't really be any ego in love, guys. It doesn't work like that. You can't be in relationships when there's so much ego. But what I do see here is a situation where, in this connection, by being assertive, this is you standing up for yourself. Letting this person know what you're comfortable with and what you're not comfortable with. Letting them know what your boundaries are. It's important to do that, because then in the connection, moving forward, things are perfect. It's smooth sailing. Ironing out all the wrinkles. A while ago, I completely forgot what that phrase was like. That's what it is, ironing out all the wrinkles. That's what needs to be done in order to move forward in this connection. And that's your reading. Aquarius, I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. I'm being prompted to talk a little bit about this card. So I'm going to just give you guys a little bit of an overview of what I do in terms of removing negative energies. So I understand that people say, stay positive, be positive. And that's perfectly correct. That's right. But it is also very difficult to be positive when you are in a negative environment with people. Now, it is important for you to change your environment as much as you can. Whatever limitations you have, obviously we have to deal with that. But I do have on my website, www.asnointia.com, I do have some packages on how to get rid of negative energies. And one of them is called the Holy Light package, very simple package. That is a self-help guide. And that is to help you get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, which is your chakra centers. Your chakra centers are also associated with your bodily function. So it's an overall package that will cleanse your home, your aura, and inside of you. This is for those of you that may have felt that there's jealousy around you. People may be giving you the evil eye. There may be black magic involved. You may even be, knock on wood, I don't want that to happen, but it might even be a portal or some type of a haunting in the house where maybe you're having sleep paralysis or stuff like that, right? Anything that is related to the supernatural that is on a negative level, this package will get rid of it, okay? That's why I created this. I've been there, done that. That's how I created this. And also, for those of you that may feel that this is affecting one of the four, your mind, body, spirit, your soul, if you feel that, I have a more in-depth package, which is where I do a reading. That's called the Chakra Checkup package, where I check everything for you, and I give you a reading telling you what you have, how many you have, where you have them. And when I say that, I'm talking about jinns, demons, evil spirits, stuff like that. So feel free to have a look at the website. And also on my other channel, Asnointia Audio, I do have a video regarding this. This is all about negative energy. What and who are negative energies? How to recognize and remove. Have a look at that. And that video, all the videos on that channel are absolutely free. Also, for some of you that are interested in a past life connection, I do have past life readings that I do. Right now, hopefully, fingers crossed, let's see. Hopefully for you, it's not out of stock. But if you can place an order, feel free to do so. If you cannot, send me an email and I will put you on the waiting list. Past life readings, they do take me a while, but eventually I'll get to you. Aquarius, that's it. I wanted to give you guys that information. I got prompted to tell you this. It seems like some of you have been going through some rough times. People get jealous, people do things. It's so common these days. And it's truly very difficult to find something that is affordable to get rid of it. I've been there. Spent a lot of money. And I don't think it's right to make so much money. Some people, I mean, I've seen people that have made thousands and thousands of bucks. Oh my heavens. From about $1,000 to $12,000 people charge. Isn't that insane? Like, whose side are you on anyway? Anyway, guys, that's why I've made these packages, okay? So feel free to have a look, and if you can't find anything that you want, feel free to send me an email as well. All right, Aquarius, you all take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys again. Bye now.